introduction, why we like so much to host this event each year. I really think that it's only Ari and his team that are able to fill up a room with a paper which I've titled Recruitment Level Non-Response Bias Analysis, Coding of Text Answer to Open-Ended Questions. And so it's actually very exciting because, in fact, these are tough topics. They are often restricted to the expert, but in fact, they are incredibly important for the people who do the empirical work. And so it's very, very important to have actually a conference which is focused on these very difficult things because, we want the data we use to really be the best data. We want to know all of the improvement that can be done so that we can use better data. And yesterday, there was such a robust and important discussion about all of these important topics. Even today, that discussion continues. For example, how to complement the data with transactional data. That would be such a rich source of information, but there are all of those challenges. What we have also learned today is, for example, the importance of the panel data, but I would say in particular the capacity to be able to add new questions on this existing data. This allows us, for example, to do experiment that, as Wendy said, most of these things are often relegated to, for example, sample of students. That's how we keep the cost low. Well, now with, for example, understanding American life study, we can add question to a representative sample of the US population and be able to collect more information. I would also like to kind of put your attention on things that we can add. So in my view, the vignette, for example, are another way to collect data. Normally we ask questions about your wealth, your saving account, and so on. And now we can ask hypothetical questions on how people would make certain decisions. So we are actually able to go into the black box on how people make decisions. We know about wealth and savings, we know about some of the behavior, but we don't know why people did that. And I think some of this information that we have seen, for example, here, allow us to do so much more. And I think we have really learned a lot more on some methodology. Also, today, I'm so excited to the session because we should remember that the data collection is not an objective to itself, but I think it's because we want to change the world and make the world a better place. And this is, I think, what we have been able to see today. Very exciting to see that we are able and we can learn more about how we can get more donations, how we can prevent fraud, how we can influence people claiming Social Security a little later, and how financial literacy, for example, affects this claiming behavior. And in particular, I think we have really learned of the importance of panel data. And I don't want to underemphasize that. The fact that you can follow the individual over time, so you can really see what they do, and you can use the information at different points in time and really use, in a sense, understand what they do in the future. Some of the experiments we have seen are really, really important. I would like to ask the researcher who did this type of work to actually provide, if it's possible, at the end, a cost-benefit analysis. Like, how much does it cost, for example, to do some of the things you have done, given like the benefit that is really available, so that we can, maybe it might be easier to actually take some of the work that you have done so rigorously and on representative sample on top of it, and be able to implement it more in the data. And I just want to conclude to say, this is really important work. The team of Ari and all of his group have done really a fantastic job. So thank for all of you to come to this conference. We gave you the best room with the best view as an evidence of how good you are. Thank you.